Welcome to One Bag Travels. Today I'll be doing a full review on the Eagle Creek Global Companion 40-liter travel backpack, as well as showing you the differences in fit between the women's version and the unisex version. Coming up. My overall impression on the Global Companion is it looks something like a combination between a travel backpack and a school backpack. It has a large clamshell style opening that opens suitcase style to hold a majority of your gear, as well as a top access laptop zipper, compression straps, water bottle pockets, and then it has a ton of front organizational compartments and pockets to hold your small gear. They use a combination of 3 different materials on the Global Companion. The front and the sides have this 450 denier ripstop polyester, which looks kind of cool with this triangular shaped geodesic pattern. On the bottom of the bag, it's this TPU coated fabric, which offers more abrasion resistant, where the bag is going to get most of the wear. In addition, they use a 600 denier polyester on the backpack straps, hip belt, and the back of the bag. In addition to the fabric, they also have this thick plastic panel that's located between the laptop sleeve and the back of the backpack. It offers structural support for the bag, as well as protection for your laptop. They use high quality hardware on the rest of the Global Companion. The buckles are all sturdy plastic Duraflex hardware, and the zippers on the main and the laptop compartment, they're large number 8 locking non-YKK zippers, and then the front and the interior pockets are a smaller number 5 Eagle Creek brand zipper. For some reason, Eagle Creek doesn't use the YKK branded zippers, but judging from a lot of other Eagle Creek products that I've used for years, I haven't had an issue with the quality of any of the hardware that they use. Looking at the security features on this backpack now, there are 3 lockable zippers. The first one is on this front access pocket, which is designed to store electronics. They have a small locking zipper here that's designed to attach to this metal loop that's sewn into the bag. It's a great feature to be able to lock your electronics in this pocket, but I don't like the design. It's a little bit conspicuous because having a little padlock hanging here is basically advertising that you have something worth stealing in this pocket. There are 2 ways to get into the main compartment. There's this main access zipper, as well as this top access laptop pocket zipper. The zippers on the main compartment can lock together under this central locking grommet on the top. The laptop zipper is lockable with this metal grommet that's sewn into the bag, but I found it kind of awkward and difficult to use. Because the grommet is sewn so close to the bag, it's kind of hard to get a travel lock into the zipper. It's just kind of awkward and difficult. One easy fix for this would have been to just put the central locking grommet between the main zipper and the laptop zipper on the top of the bag under the top grab handle. Then you could just lock both zippers together with just one lock. Both versions of the Global Companion are designed as travel backpacks, so the dimensions are going to be friendly for carry-on on a majority of airlines. However, at about 21.5 inches long, they're a little bit too big to count as your personal item or to fit under the seat in front of you on the airplane. Now looking at the external features on the Global Companion. There are 4 compression straps, which do a good job at squishing the bag down. On this side, where you're going to be accessing the main compartment, the compression straps come apart with these plastic buckles. And the other side, where there's no zipper blocking it, these ones don't come apart, but they're designed to be extended pretty big, so you can fit yoga mat, sweater, tripod, something like that in here. The front of the backpack has this small top access pocket, this large stretchy mesh pocket, 2 front organizational pockets, and 2 stretchy water bottle pockets. This mesh pocket is actually really big. It looks small from the outside, but the pocket actually goes almost all the way to the bottom of the bag. And it has a small stretchy mesh part in the middle, so it's slightly breathable, and it's a good place to put stuff that you don't want getting wet in your bag like a beach towel or something like that. I really like the location on these two front access pockets. It's really great having a way to be able to easily get to your small items. They're curved and they kind of have a weird shape to them, but they're actually pretty big. This left one here has two interior small mesh divider pockets, as well as this little key ring. And this other side here, pockets go almost all the way down to the bottom of the bag, has another little tiny mesh divider, as well as this padded laptop holder and a little pencil sleeve. The water bottle pockets on the outside of the bag are kind of small. They're made out of this really stretchy mesh material that hold a water bottle pretty good. And you can also secure it more with the compression straps. This is a 27-ounce water bottle, which fits in there pretty good, and it's pretty snug. This water bottle's full, and it's really not gonna come out. But the pocket is a little bit too small to fit something larger like this 1 liter water bottle. One thing worth noting is that when the bag is empty, you can fit a ton of stuff into this front mesh pocket and these front organizational pockets. But when you start to fill the bag up from the inside in the main compartment, the capacity changes and your items start to press up and can change how much you can fit in these pockets. So I would suggest it's a good idea that anything that you want to fit in these front pockets, that you go ahead and you pack these up first and then use the additional space to pack the inside of the bag. And now there's two more pockets located on the bottom of the bag. On the bottom, there's this gigantic shoe compartment. You could probably fit 2 or 3 pairs of shoes in here. It's bigger than this front mesh pocket. And you can see it goes almost all the way to the top of the bag. And this is a great place. It's separate from the main compartment. This is a great place to put shoes or anything dirty, like dirty laundry or towels that you want to keep separate from the rest of your stuff. But also keep in mind that anything that you put in here is going to take up capacity in the main part of the bag and vice versa. And then one of my favorite things about this bag is this built-in rain fly that's located under this Velcro pouch on the bottom of the bag. It's attached with this small little nylon strap. And you can use this thing to cover the bag to give you more protection during a rainstorm. Unfortunately, the rain fly is permanently attached to the bag with this strap, and there's no clip or anything to detach it. But if you don't want to use the rain fly, then you can always just cut the strap. Looking at the carry options on the Global Companion, it has backpack straps as well as these really beefy hip straps, a top and side carry handle, and there's no shoulder carry option for this bag. The backpack straps are a thin padded strap with this kind of soft, breathable, meshy foam on the back. They're adjustable on the top with these adjustable load lifters, as well as an adjustable sternum strap on the front here with a little safety whistle. The hip belts on this bag are really nice. They're probably a little bit too big for a pack of this size, but they're really well padded and comfortable. And this one on the right here has this little stretchy pocket you can put small items in. Now the backpack straps and the hip belt don't hide away, so you're kind of stuck with them here on the outside of the bag. I really like a way to either hide the backpack straps away with a flap or in a top access compartment, or be able to remove the hip belts. It's definitely not a deal breaker for me though. A couple of great suggestions from one of my viewers is if you want to clean up this strap situation, you can take the rain fly out and put it on this bag backwards when you're going through airport security to kind of clean up this strap situation. And if you don't want to use the padded hip belts, they're really great when you're carrying the bag around, but if you want to get them out of the way, you can just take the strap and attach it backwards on the back of the bag. It's not an ideal solution, but it works. Now I'm going to do a quick comparison on the fit between, this is the women's version of the Global Companion, and this is the unisex version. Now the capacity and dimensions on the main compartment and the front pockets is all exactly the same on both of these bags. So the really only difference between the styles on these bags is going to be the fit on the backpack straps and the hip belt. They don't list the sizes on the website, but based on the dimensions and how the bag fits me, I would say the unisex version is equivalent to about a men's medium backpack that probably fits around a torso length between 17 and 20 inches. I'm 5'10" with a torso length of 17.5 inches, and the unisex version fits me pretty good. Amber here is 5'4" with a torso length of about 16 inches, and the unisex version is a little bit large on her with the straps cinched all the way down. The women's version is designed to fit a shorter torso length. The distance between the hip belts and the shoulder straps is going to be about 2 inches shorter, and the spacing between the shoulder straps is also about 2 inches shorter, and it's to fit better on slimmer shoulders. The hip belt has the exact same padding, but the length is a little bit shorter and it's slightly more curved to fit better on curved hips. Judging by the dimensions and how this bag fits on Amber, I would say this is the equivalent to about a women's small or extra small backpack that I would say would fit a torso length of about 13 to 16 inches. And at 5'10" and a torso length of 17.5 inches, the women's fit is definitely a little bit small on me, and it's pretty snug in the shoulders. It fits much better on Amber at 5'4" with a torso length of 16 inches, but if she was any taller, then she might need to go to the unisex version. Now looking at the interior components and design on the Global Companion. It opens from the side and lies completely flat with these two main compartments, both covered with mesh zippers. Packing cubes work really well with this bag and help keep your gear organized. I like to use the medium packing cubes on the one side of the bag for larger clothes, and then put socks and underwear and other small heavy items on the other side that's closer to your back. And definitely keep in mind that the more you put in this main compartment, the less room you're gonna have in this top mesh pocket, front organizational pockets, and the shoe compartment. And like I said before, I would suggest packing these things first and then going ahead and taking the extra space and using that to pack the inside of the bag. One great use for the shoe compartment is to use it for dirty laundry. This thing's big enough that you should be able to fit most of your dirty clothes in here. You could just transfer your clothes as you travel from the main compartment into this exterior compartment. Keeps all your dirty clothes separate from your clothes, and then when it's time to do laundry, everything's all together and easy to get to. They did a really good job with the laptop compartment on this bag. Most travel bags either don't have a place to put your laptop, or they'll have a separate dedicated laptop compartment. I don't always bring my laptop when I travel, so I like to have good protection for my laptop, but when you're not bringing it, the dedicated laptop pocket is kind of useless and takes up a ton of space and weight. What they did with the Global Companion was they built a padded laptop sleeve inside the bottom of the main compartment. And then they have this separate access zipper that allows you to access your laptop from the outside top of the bag when you have the main compartment shut. So it basically functions like a dedicated laptop compartment, but without taking up the extra space. It's well protected with a false bottom that keeps your laptop about 2 inches off the bottom of the bag and helps protect it from dropping. The back is protected with this solid plastic panel that gives the backpack support, but also protects your laptop. And the sleeve on the inside has a thin layer of padding, but because it's inside the main compartment, it's also protected by being nestled in with all your clothes. Now to sum things up, some pros about this bag that I really like are the external organization. I love all the exterior access pockets, these front organizational pouches, this big mesh pocket right here, and then this gigantic shoe compartment. It's also a great bag for a lot of people. With 2 size versions and then there's 4 color options, has versatile packing design, this could be a really good bag for a bunch of different people. And I actually like the laptop compartment a lot. They offer a great compromise with a really well protected laptop sleeve that's also easily accessible, but doesn't take up the room and have the bulk of a dedicated laptop compartment. My biggest con on this bag are the hip belts and the backpack strap. The hip belts, they're really comfortable when you're wearing them, but they're not removable, so there's no way to get them out of the way, and there's no way to store them or stow them in a top access pocket or a flap, and there's no way to take them off or get them out of the way if you don't want to use them. I also think the lockable zippers could be a little bit better. The lockable zipper on the laptop compartment is kind of awkward and hard to use, and I don't like the placement on the lock on the front zipper. It just makes it obvious that you're trying to protect something valuable in that pocket. So I hope you enjoyed the review on the Global Companion, the Unisex versus the Women's Fit versions on the 40-liter travel backpack. If you have any questions on either of these bags, or you want to know how similar they are, have any more questions about the fit, then definitely let me know in the comments below and I'll try to answer questions as best I can. And if you like videos like this, bag comparisons and reviews, then definitely subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.